Good evening, madam. Just give me a little few minutes. I have so many people on the waiting list and they're having issues to join, but I will continue in a little bit. I think there's a little bit of problem with connectivity, Uche, because I've had about 6 people log out. They've not. I'm surprised you even had access to join. You've not seen. So just hold on. Let me see if I can admit the other ones in. Just hold on a bit.
Oh, hi, Tony. No worries. Even where I am, the network is so bad. I think it's because of the rain.
Yes, I think that's the issue. The rain is crazy. The rain is, a lot of people are just complaining about it. So they're sending me messages. They can't get in. So let me see if I can admit them. Welcome, Mr. Christian. Just hold on a bit. We'll soon start. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for starting late. I think the network was really, really bad or has been very bad. A lot of people have been trying to uh, join, but they're having issues and they've been buzzing and sending messages of how to resolve it. So I think it's a network problem. So I believe we will start without wasting more time. Then as they get access, they will join us. Good evening. I would like to say that if you lose network, just simply just click on the link again and join again, and then we can continue. If you look at your screen, you will see I opened up. I actually treated some few things at the last class, but I would refresh some of us our memory so that we could continue and flow with what is going on. If you look at the screen, you will see I have opened my Facebook and I've got I'm at the pages, Facebook page section where you could find the pages I've created so far. Now, the pages I've created at the moment are 8 pages. I'm going to show you some of them. We'll go through them. A lot of people have pages, but they don't actually know how to configure these pages and get them ready for advertisements. Now I'm scrolling down so that you can see the number of pages that I have and what sort of followership that they have. When I created this quick serve, and they've got about 974 followers. which is quite impressive. 974. That's this. New clicks have not been doing so well as well. They've got a lot of followers as well for the three, but now this is the new one, this one that I created I think some months back. I have not done any advert on it. I have not launched it. I've not even announced it yet, but somehow a lot of people have gotten a hold of it and they're following and there are a lot of likes. The other one that says Chinyere Nnodibe Foundation, I created this one, I think 2 days ago. And already I've got 13 followers, 13 likes. That is this one. Thirteen followers, 13 likes. Now I'm going to go straight ahead and open up one of them so that you could see what we're dealing with. Okay, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get ready and get set. So I'm going to show you 2 of the pages actually, so that you see the difference of the one I've just created newly and one that I have created a long time ago, so that you could tell. Now I'm going to open the Chinyere Nnodibe Foundation. Now the Chinyere Nnodibe Foundation is this. This is how it looks. This is how it looks. Now, what I did here is simple. I created a page. I edited the banner. I inserted the picture for the banner. I inserted the logo. I configured a lot of things, put the number as the WhatsApp number. I created some posts. I did some few things that you could see as I scroll down. I hope we all can hear me. So I know I'm not talking to myself. So this is how the page is. So far, so good. I've reached about 33 people. Post engagements are 11 and page likes 12. And this particular page, I created it because I am supposed to actually do an advert for this foundation. As well, this foundation, I also created a website for them, which I'm about to show you. I created a website for them, and from the website, I have linked to the Facebook page. From Facebook, I linked to Instagram. From Instagram, I linked to Twitter. So I'm putting all the social media together, and I'm using the website as the landing page. From your screen, you can see the website. This is the website for Chinyere Nnodibe Foundation, which I just created some days ago. They're actually an NGO. So I did this website for them, and I'm going to as well do the advertisement for them. But before I can do an advertisement for this website, I'll have to create a Facebook page. They didn't have anything. So at the footer now, at the bottom, you'll see that I have the Facebook link. So this button here will link to the Facebook page, and this button here will link to Twitter. This button here will link to Instagram, and this last button will link to WhatsApp. So that's how I've done the website to look like. Now, having a very good construction, it's when your foundation is built solid. So if you're going to do any form of advert, either for yourself or for another person, and just to make money, you have to set up everything to look professional. You have to set up everything to look professional. You have to set up everything in order for you to know that you are set to have a good advert run for that person. So I'm taking Chinrim Foundation as an example. So if I go back to my Facebook page, this is the Facebook page. I said I was going to show you two similar ones so that you could see how far I've gone. This is what I did 2 days ago. Note that I just want us to note simply. Let me see. I want us to note this, and this. I've reached 33 people here. Post engagement is 11. Likes is 2. I've really not done anything on this. Really, I've not done anything on this. I just created. So we're going to go through all that and see how it goes. Now, as well in this lesson, I'm going to also show you the difference between a boost and a proper advert. A boost and a proper advert. When you do a boost and when you do an advert. So let me take the second page I wanted to use as an example so that you see exactly what I mean. Hope you've taken note of what I asked. Now I'm gonna select St. Joseph Catholic Church as the next example for the Facebook page so that we'll see. This one was done some couple of months ago, and so far so good. In the last 28 days, that's from May 24th to June 20th, number of people reached 1,406. Post engagement is 125. Page likes 9. This particular one has a lot of posts done already, more than the foundation. The foundation was just created. So a lot of posts has been done here. And this has been set up better than the other one. Like I said, I just started creating that. So it's a fresh start. Now this has more content. This has a lot of videos. It's got a lot of engagements. It's got a lot of things. So it was actually created June. A lot of engagements and all that. So you could see there's a whole lot of posts. And also, they have a website. Also, there's a website for them, which I also designed. Let me see if I can call up the website. Yeah, this is the website. This is the website. So from this, the Facebook page is linked to this. A lot of stuff is linked to this. So now, this brings me to what I'm about to tell you. In creating a proper advert, you need to understand that the advert cannot stand alone. The advert cannot stand alone. The advert needs to have what we call, I was talking to Madame the other day, I had to explain the difference between a website, a landing page, and a web page. So many of us have a web page, and most of us don't understand what the landing page is. So I had to differentiate the three. Okay. Now, for a web page, if you own a web page or have designed, if you own a web page or have designed a web page for yourself, you'll find out that if you have done a web page or designed a web page, you'll find out that for some certain reasons, we'll have some other people joining us in. So I would like to say just welcome and we'll continue. The difference between a web page and a landing page is a little bit different. Just minor difference. Now, a web page, most of us have web pages. Web page would actually secure a lot of information for you, show some different things that you are doing, will exhibit some products or anything that you're selling, will show a lot of things to whoever lands on the page. Now, a web page has a domain name and could exist on its own, but it's just maybe 1 or 2 or 3 pages maximum, can't go more than that. And it has to just deal with text, probably not take much videos, but just text. Now, the thing about web pages is that for web pages to be seen on the internet, you need to keep having adverts done for them. You need to keep boosting them so that people can search on Google or Bing or Yahoo and find them. And then people will be directed to your web page. But for a landing page is attached to an advert. A landing page is attached to an advert. So when anybody sees an advert on Instagram or Facebook and clicks on that advert, the person is immediately, automatically sent to a landing page. That landing page, most times, usually is just a single page, but it can be as long as anything. It will contain every information that you want to share, every information that you want the person that's coming on board to have, and then it will have what we call CTA. I will explain what CTA are. What you're taking notes. The CTA is simply known as call to action. Call to action. Now, when you design a landing page, you need to actually have CTAs fixed in so many places on your landing page, even on your website. It's called call to action. Call to action is just simply a button that redirects someone to now perform a specific action. So if you're selling a product or you're trying to convert someone, you need to put something that would lead him or send him somewhere for him to perform an action. Let me show you a perfect example of a CTA. On this website, on this particular website, I've got tons and tons and loads of CTAs. I inserted CTAs in different places. Now, this give now is a CTA. I'm on the donation page and I'm saying, I need someone to donate to the cause. I need someone to donate to the cause. I'll use this opportunity to say, once you log out, please just log back in and we can continue. Now, this button here is a CTA. When I scroll down, I inserted another CTA here when I say donate today. And again, when I move further down, you have all these ones leading me to a specific places. Those are all CTAs. What does it do? If I click on this, it immediately opens my email where I need to send email, because that's how I configured it. You could actually configure that to be that when I click on it, it takes me directly to a payment gateway. So it's a CTA. Or you can actually click it and a form appears where people could actually fill a form and you collect their information. So that's actually a CTA. Call to action. So, excuse me, call to action. So now, moving forward, we'll look at how we can configure this perfectly well, and then we move on to the ads manager. This is where the whole magic is done. We'll move on to the ads manager, where you can now comfortably sit down and construct your advertisement. This is where you construct all the advertisements you need to do on Facebook. Now we're going to have enough time so that we can learn this one after the other. What I'm going to teach today is there's something I'm going to teach us today. I'm going to teach us something today. If you look, these are the areas we're going to cover. Now we're going to cover audience, we're going to cover placements, we're going to cover budget and schedules, we're going to cover the format, we'll cover media, then additional creative. Now, when we cover all that, in going around in those categories I've mentioned, we would be seeing other categories. For instance, we're in objective already, and objective is already showing us brand awareness, reach, traffic, engagement, app installs, video views, land generation, conversions, catalog sales, store traffic. Okay, it's already showing us all that, and there's even more. We have messages as well. So these are the areas that we're going to cover under objectives. And if you don't do that, if you don't finish objective, you can't go down to audience, that's the ad set. You can't go down to placement and all that. If you notice, they're all under lock and key. So I'm going to take them one after the other so that we can understand how to comfortably set up an advert for a business, for a client, for yourself, for anyone, no matter what the product is, no matter what the brand is, no matter what the person is selling, you can actually set up an advert for the person. Now, from here, you could see that I will explain each of them. It's asking, brand awareness. What from the name brand awareness, you will get it right. If you intend, or the intention for you is to actually create an awareness for your brand, as the name implies, brand awareness, this is the perfect advert that you can create for such products. If your intention is just simply to create brand awareness, then this actually is what you require to do so. But if it is not, all right, if it is not, then you have to move on to the next one. Reach simply means how many people can I reach with my advert? There's no conversion here. For brand awareness and reach, there is no conversion. So if you're not looking to actually have sales, if you're not looking to have people come on, see your adverts, and then you have sales, there's no point using the brand awareness or reach. If you need people to convert after reading or seeing your adverts, they now need to convert to join your group or buy anything that you're selling, then brand awareness or reach is not your advert target. Now, the next one is consideration. What does consideration have? Consideration have traffic. This simply means that I need to push people who see my advert, people that will see the advert, I need to push them somewhere. Where will I push them? I need to push them to a website. Now, if you look at this, it says send more people to a destination such as a website, app, or messenger conversation. So if you just require that your visitors come on board and they just simply get on your website after seeing the advert, or they go to a messenger where you can chat directly with them, or they get to a landing page even, or to an app that you have designed, then traffic is the best option for you. The next one says engagement. Engagement says get more post engagement, page likes, event responses, or offer claims. What does that mean? You know, I told you that I was going to tell you the difference between a boost and a proper ad. For instance, this is a post that I made. I've opened it up. This is a post that I did. Now, if I need more people to engage on this post, more people to read only this post, I can now come here and click on boost. If I click on boost, it will simply tell me, oh, I can do this and that. I can boost that particular post. Now it's saying that I can spend 1,990 naira to get that done. Now, but now spending this amount of money, 1,990 naira, means that I'm going to get 498 to 1,400 people engaged. Remember, this is just reach. It doesn't mean there's a conversion. There's no conversion whatsoever. So if I'm spending, let's assume this amount, which is 2,000 naira. If I'm spending 2,000 naira, what the system is telling me is that, oh, 498 people, maybe 1,400 people would see the advert. Finish, nothing else. All right, so that is just a boost. So why go ahead to just boost one particular topic rather than boosting the entire page? So I'll go back here and we'll continue. The next one says app installs. App installs is simple. If you have created an application, if you have created an app that exists in Apple Store or exist in Google Play Store, and you need to promote it. This is the right marketing tool for you. You could actually use this to boost more downloads of your app, which simply means that when you put out the advert, anybody that sees the advert and clicks on it, it launches them directly to where they could download the app. A lot of us have experienced this. A lot of us have seen while using our mobile phones, or we're somewhere, we're browsing, and then a particular game or an app just comes up and says you should click. Once you click, it takes you straight to app install on Google Play or the iOS store. So this is the particular category that's responsible for such advertisement. It doesn't do any other thing more than that. It doesn't collect data. It doesn't convert anybody. It just takes you straight to the app and you make an install. The next one is video views. Video views is probably you have your website or somewhere, or you have some videos you logged in somewhere, and you need to have people come in to see those videos. All right. So what you simply do is you direct people from this advert to go straight to the landing page where you have the videos, and they watch the videos and they're out. So once again, you have to be very careful which of the adverts you're particular about, which of the advert categories you're particular about, because some of them do not give conversions, but they actually give you probably widespread, they give you reach, they give you awareness and all that, but they do not do conversions. So, and they do not do sales. So if you're looking to make sales, this is not your category at all. The next one is lead generation. Lead generation. So drive more sales lead.